and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa, and I am your host for this podcast. We are officially 1 week into June, which is crazy, and as we enter this next season, or this next chapter of 2026, because now that we're in June, we're halfway through 2026, which means we have a whole half a year left. And that leaves me to say, it's time to take the risks and find out, or live in regret wondering. There's really no easier, more blunt way to put it. You either put the effort and the work behind whatever it is you want so badly, and then you see the results and all the fruit of your labor, or you just keep wondering what could have been while you keep wasting time waiting for the right time. There's never a right time to start, and if you keep waiting, it's going to keep getting pushed further and further away. In the last week, I have heard a lot of podcasts and kind of just like getting the feel for how June is supposed to be, what June is supposed to be teaching us, as well as just kind of, what's it feeling like? And nothing that I have seen, read, or heard is telling me that June is going to be the month to slow down. Actually, quite the opposite. It seems as though June is the month for us, and I say this for all of us that are ready to keep on going towards the dreams and goals that we want. I remember saying last week in the Blue Moon episode, it's time to sit back, but also we're going to be speeding up. What I meant by that is that it's time to sit down and reflect and write down what it is truly that we want to do, what it is that we are craving, and just being honest with ourselves. What is it that we want in this life? Don't let your ego shut it down. Don't let the voice in your head that says, no, you can't have that because X, Y, and Z, or but what if this happens? As soon as you get a really good idea that gives you butterflies, that is your ego, and we need to quiet it. Set those thoughts aside, literally listen, set them aside now, back to the main person, your intuition that gave you those really great thoughts as soon as you thought what it is you truly want. Lately, I feel like I have been asking myself this question over and over again, trying to see if there's a different result and or if other things pop up. The word fame kept popping in my head, and it was very quick of me to brush it off because when we hear the word fame, we think of all the big A-listers, huge musical artists, and people in movies and such, right? But the thought of that level of fame gives me the tummy turns, and not in the way that I want. I realized I want to be recognized, but more so in a way that's helping and serving others. It's great because I already feel like I do so with my work, and not that I feel or think, I know I do, from how many times I get messages from clients and friends and guests, that are just, after our time together, they're super happy and we're able to work things out on their own, and I was just really an ear to listen, or maybe wise words to share. But it's almost greater than just the ones I'm interacting with one-on-one. I mean, I'm posting on social media, things like that, but I want to be of service to other young entrepreneurs, business owners, people going through this. So really what I'm thinking is in my field, but also not in my field, and expanding wider into business and stuff, and just kind of trucking along, figuring it out. And I forget that this isn't everyone's every day, as crazy as that sounds, because this is my everyday, and the days keep going by so quickly that I feel like I'm levitating or something, and not in the best way always. What I mean by that all, though, is that Ty has told me I should just start posting what I'm doing in a day, and I used to do that on my Snap, and it was very popular when I was on deployments, I'm gonna go do this now, because people have no idea, what goes on day to day. And what I think is normal for me in my everyday is not normal for others, and how busy it is. I know productivity is not a measure of importance or love or anything like that. You should really always find time to sit down. I know that, brain knows that, but for me to sit down, I have to do sitting down in different ways, keeping my hands busy, and working on hobbies like this. Point of it all being that I hope that this reaches the right people, and I hope that I am helping those who just need to hear me and want to share me and the story and my story or whatever, in order to help others, to help with spirituality, with business, with everyday, just following along. And when I hear people say that they saw one of the Prickly Pear videos and it made them feel so comfortable to come to us, or they thought we were so funny and they just felt once again comfortable, or they saw eyebrows that I've done and they heard my explanation as to why I did the certain PMU I did, that makes me feel and know deep inside, it gives me butterflies, but it makes me know that I am doing what I'm supposed to do. It's so easy to literally get swept up from all the busy, and I have absolutely felt like a chicken with its head cut off, and you can ask the close people around me, and it's not something easy to say. However, I have to remind myself I am still so young. Me and Ty are both young. We have only done this once in this lifetime, so we're learning it all as we go. The businesses, the upkeep on the house, and just trying to figure everything out has been crazy. So as I figure that out, I almost think I need to take a step back from working so I can do more of this, more of the computer things, more organizing of my life, because I feel crazy. So I'm getting a little off the rail now. Back to clarity though. Like, you have to get so real with yourself to then be able to take the next step. So as I found I need more time, it took me a long time in admitting to myself what it really was that I wanted before I could make or even think about the next step. Life is so short, and it is way too short and goes by way too quickly for us to live in regret and what ifs and wondering. There's been several times where I don't do something fun or maybe overthink something because of too many people around. But in reality, I have to reel it back in and remember, one, everyone is off in their own little world. And if somebody is crabby for you having fun, then that is not your problem. That is their problem. It is okay to step outside of the box. It's okay to be your own person. That is exactly what we are trying to be fully. Even though there can be some really tough times, but little by little, we're getting there, guys. Like, what if it was open mic night somewhere? You're a really great singer. You've been wanting to sing and just kind of get used to singing in front of people, right? Just a crowd. But you're like, oh no, I'm too nervous. And then you end up going to the mic night. Now I'm just telling a story. You go to the mic night and you're watching people sing. You wish you would be up there so badly, but you just can't get over the anxiety holding you back and the ego holding you back. Well, that night there was someone else that went up on stage and conquered their fear, and they got scouted. They got scouted for, something great and something in singing, all because they took that chance. The worst thing that could have happened there was you decide you don't want to sing in person and you totally get that out of your head, or you conquer your fear of singing in front of people little by little. It just gives you more confidence each time. But those magical once in a blue moon, the what ifs that are in the best way, they are out there and they can happen. So it's so important for us to go against that icky, I'm embarrassed feeling and go for the things that we want, or watch other people get our dreams offered to them because it's their dreams too, and take the offer. It was their opportunity. They went for it. Do you see what I'm saying? So long as you're not hurting anyone and it's bringing you love and light and butterflies, then take the risks, go outside of your comfort zone, and have more fun. Have more fun in life. Life is too short to spend it regretting and wondering what beautiful things could have happened if we just would have went past that little feeling in our tummy of being nervous to see what could have been on the other side. It's time to start finding out. So take the risks and find out, or live in regret wondering. Okay, guys, I know that was all so short within 9 minutes, but I'm gonna go into kind of what I've been up to this last week, because a week feels like a month sometimes. Recap of May is if I was the girl from Matilda, the little blonde girl with the pigtails getting swung around by Miss Trunchbull, that is what May felt like. It was insane. But also jumped off and like landed in flowers and whatnot. Like that is May. This first week of June, I've been busy with some new permanent makeup and some thrifting. I've had a lot of good thrift finds, and I've been posting on my personal Instagram, I guess, more, and just kind of like day to day, and been getting some good feedback. So that makes me feel good because people wanted to see my thrift finds, and guys, they're so good. I recorded a whole day of me working. I was working at the store and the studio and running errands, so it was a pretty hectic day, but like that to me isn't the craziest type of day, so I wanted to record it. So I need to get that video together and put up for you guys. And then I went to New York City with my friends and had so much fun and got a bunch of steps in. We were there for almost like 2 full days. We got back yesterday, and it was so many days in one day. Like that's the best part about traveling, and we had such a good group. We all did this color game, so everyone was designated a color. I had the color blue, Sophia had red, Gage had yellow, and Tori had green. And everyone had to just like throughout the time that we were there take pictures of their color on whatever, wherever you see the color, you take a picture of it, and then we'd put it together, and it was so cute. I really need to go through my camera probably tonight. I need to go and sit and go through this because I think I have over 1,000 pictures just from 2 days, and that is insane. But overall, New York was amazing. We got our steps in. We went to a rooftop, and it was super fun, and I can't wait to go back. Like, I'm super excited to do more. I know that this was a short one, but I have to get to work now. I'm already here at the store. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next one. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, amazing week and a wonderful June.